Yeah, I thought Thomas More played great. John Spinney, I think he does an amazing job with his program, and there are a lot of Ohio kids, and those kids are great defenders, super scrappy, blue collar, and we knew it was going to be a tough fight, and they brought it. So I was happy the way our players stepped up, and we talked about last couple of weeks, just each round getting a little bit better, and we were a little bit better than last night.
Now, Coach, tight sets there, a little margin for error. So what were you talking about with your team as Thomas More kept fighting back? There was not much of a lead either way throughout the entire match. Yeah,
we just kept saying to make sure they earn their points and not make our errors. I mean, don't give them points, make them earn their points. And I thought Kate did a phenomenal job. We adjusted a few things on defense, and many people didn't know she came in as a middle blocker and was then an outside hitter and is now our libero. And I thought just controlled the whole backcourt.
Leah, what was your strategy as the match developed? What did you see on the floor that helped, or Kate rather, I'm sorry, Kate. What did you see on the floor that allowed you to kind of steer the attack?
I just thought we really played together collectively. It really wasn't that hard once you have a great block up there, and to be able to move down and run the offense. I just like digging because I know if I can get it up, I've no doubt they'll put it, the front row will put it down. So I think we played really well together, and that's our strength.
So you've played 3 different positions in the career. How's the adjustment been from one to the other?
I really like it. It's kind of fun having been in the front row for most of my volleyball career, and then to be able to know that perspective, because I know what it's like to want to put the ball down, and I think it gives me that much more intrinsic motivation to get the balls up, to give our hitters and our setter the opportunity to run the offense. So it's been great. I'm just happy to play.
Yeah, Coach Sydney Miles and Leah Jacobs came through with some big points. There were some points where there was either net violations or service errors, and they just seemed to kind of picked up the match or the set, especially in that third set, that gave you a lift.
Yeah, I mean, these guys all year have made the big plays when they've needed to, whether it's a big block. I think that was at the end of set 1, a big block by Sid, and then Leah made a great swing there at the end. So I say all the time, I mean, these guys are gamers, and they get it done at the most crucial time. And I think that it just shows the unity this team has. They don't panic. Their coaches may panic, but they don't panic. They calm us down just looking at them out there, and they just love playing together. And they're an incredibly close-knit group, and they just love playing together, and that's what's so fun.
And with Kate, it's a young team with 4 seniors, but yet this program has had 15 straight tournament appearances. So what about this system allows this to keep going even with a relatively young team?
I really just think it's the leadership. We raise our players. We have a really a core set of values of just hard work, doing stuff for your teammates, not yourself, having fun, and just we kind of live by those ideals, and it makes it a joy, and talent comes and goes, and it's never a problem because we're all here, and whoever's there is going to do a great job, no matter what your age.
Coach McDowell, I guess final question for me with regards to preparation. You've won 2 matches. What's everything's compressed after each of these matches, so what's the next step here as far as your preparation? How do you prepare in such a short amount of time?
Well, what's so neat is, especially these seniors, they've been in 4 of these, and they were in the Final 4 last year and regional champions, and Final 8 the year before. These guys know what it takes, and that's taking care of their bodies right now and getting the sleep and getting the rest, and they've been through it, and that gives me a lot of comfort knowing that they've all been through this, and we know what it takes, and we know we're going to play a great opponent tomorrow, no matter who it is, whether it's Washington or Hendricks. Both of them are outstanding, teams, and so we're going to have to get focused.
Okay, Kate, any final thoughts about the performance tonight from your Eagles?
I thought we did a great job. We're looking forward to play. We're excited, and we're here to win a regional championship and nothing else.
Okay.
I thought it was a very well played match. We took them to the wire in each game. They probably are a little bit more experienced in that type of a situation. It's tough for us to play a national schedule with the way our conference is set up, and we're a little bit inexperienced when it comes to this level of competition. I thought we were up to it though. Just the experience in the heat of certain moments, we cracked a little bit, but I'm still very proud of my team.
Yeah, Felicity, it seemed like when Emory would try to pull away a little bit, you guys found a way to fight back. And talk about that, how that felt on the floor, and just what kind of factors helped you keep and stay close in each set.
We weren't willing to give up any points. We tried to stay with them with everything. We threw ourselves on the floor anywhere. We served as hard as we could. We passed as well as we could, and we just tried as hard as we could throughout the entire game. And I think that we just wanted to stay with them, and that's the way we were gonna pull it out.
Yeah, Coach Benny, there was a number of net violations called. I'm not sure if that was if that's a regular, if that was more or less. But talk about did that play a role in how things went?
The speed and the precision with which Emory plays stresses the block. So, that speed of play, we play almost as fast, and we actually have a similar offense, but they probably play a little bit faster, a little bit higher, and that stressed our block, and we were in the net a couple times.
As far as Felicity, you had 11 kills. What was your and what were your teammates thinking, and how as far as the strategy, how things unfolded? Did you make many changes from the pre-game outlook to how things were going? Did you make any adjustments along the way?
Yeah, you always have to switch it up during a game. You can't keep the same shots at all during the game. So you're always having to tip or throw or make different cuts on the ball just to change it up. You got to keep them guessing all the time.
As far as I wanted to notice, Kelsey Castiglione had a great couple of service games. In fact, one game where she had 7 in a row, and then she had another long stretch. How important is that in a match like this against a very seasoned team like Emory to have that kind of ability to close the gap serving?
It's huge. That was one way we knew we could stress them at the service line. They stressed us as well. I mean, both teams were solid serving teams, and with their dynamic offense, we had no choice. I mean, we knew we needed to stress them from the service line.
All right, and as far as Felicity, in that last set, again, just talk about that, how that unfolded. It was right to the very end. I thought you all were going to pull that set out, and this coach showed there wasn't much of a margin for errors at certain times. It was just kind of a tough way to lose that last set, because I thought you all were going to pull it out and then extend the match.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we were trying as hard as we could to do anything we could, and it's just the way things go. They were playing hard too, and they had a big block, and so they did stress us, and we tried to come back on it, but errors happen, and that's the way it unfolded.
Coach, anything else that you wanted to add? Any other players that you thought played exceptionally well that you wanted to mention?
I thought our freshman setter, I mean, a lot of poise for this as her first NCAA tournament. I think that she has shown that she can play with the big dogs.
Felicity, any closing comments from you about how the match unfolded? Unfortunately, obviously, it wasn't the outcome you had hoped for,
yeah.
But how about the overall experience this weekend?
It's been awesome. I mean, I think our defense is insane, and I think without them, we would not have what we have, and we would not have come as far as we've come. So I think our defense is awesome, and with our setter and our quick offense, I think we just play awesome as a team. We have really good team chemistry, and it's been an amazing senior year with these girls.